sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out,
as is always the best case. David, thank you. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this so hype where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. You've got Miles Turner. Out there with De'Aaron Fox. And there's the great, and it's the chosen one, and at the 3. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Ivy. Then there's Embiid. Then it's John Collins, and it's Hart in at the 3. And here are the Grizzlies. Here's the chosen one. To the wing right side. Culver. No good on the 3. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to Minnesota. Pass to Hart. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
Fox looking it over. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg, for 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Fox. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes to the chosen one. Down low. Got a piece of it. Lock at 6. And Turner kicks to Culver. Offensive rebound. The great passes to the chosen one. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Shot by Collins, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now, here's Fox. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. The pass to Culver. Memphis moving that ball around. G kicks to Turner. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City gets it back. Embiid, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Fox. Here's the chosen one. Can't tie it up as that one misses. 3 on 3. Popped up there for Collins, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Fox. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Collins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Ivy. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Collins setting the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size. And he challenged the defense with it that time.
I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal, getting SGA.
Yeah, SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet, and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
The great, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Ivy. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Roby, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Bruce Brown comes in for John Collins. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Ivy. You know, Brent, after a few years of small ball getting even smaller, it's feeling like now there is a resurgence of the big man.
Yeah, I don't know, Kevin, if that's because last year we had 3 potential MVP candidates that all played a bigger position. But you got to have one of those guys in order for you to say that we are going to accentuate the biggest player on the floor to do the things needed to get wins.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And Hayward with the stuff.
That's a great pass by Roby, just strong, and he keeps scanning the floor to find someone open.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Ntilikina looking it over. Holmes setting the pick for Brooks. Pass to Holmes. Here's Ntilikina. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound to the right side. Here's Avdia. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Thunder leading by 3. Hayward on the wing. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayward's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Ntilikina. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Brooks outside. He feeds it to Bagley. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Brown. It's tipped.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Ntilikina. Brooks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down. The paint, not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Pass to Roby. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
.106 left here in the opening quarter. Stolen by Avdia.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Pass to Holmes. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Brown's got the ball.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
it's stolen by Brown. And now a fast break for the Thunder. The shot will not fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Ntilikina. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Bagley with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ntilikina kicks to Holmes. Can't cash in from close range. Hayward passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. A floater. The shot. No good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The chosen one out there with Turner. Then it's Culver, and it's Fox, and it's the great in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Basket good.
And this is what makes him be so dangerous. And he makes stretching the floor look effortless. And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Now, here's Ivey. Defense is right there. And the pass to Hart. And here's Ivey trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's the great, guarded by Embiid. Fox with it. Shot clock at 6. The great misses. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Here's Fox. The Thunder making the shot. Launches it. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from the chosen one.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Pass to Embiid. It's deflected.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bucks. Now, here's Ivey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's blocked. And it's Memphis on the break. Fox leading the charge.
He gets so quick there in transition, does a good job of reading, and a nice finish.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Jackson passes to Collins. Now, here's Ivey. He's guarded closely. Pass to Hart. From the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. The greats got 7 rebounds in the game.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Jackson finds Hart. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. They need this one. It's rebounded by Memphis. The greats got his 8th rebound here tonight. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Embiid sets the pick for Jackson. He kicks to Embiid, and it's blocked. Hart against Fox. Over to the wing. Passes it to Culver. Fox against Hart. Turner with the screen for Fox. The chosen one passes to the great. A miss that time would have put him up. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Hart kicks to Collins. Now Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Turner with the steal. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox getting up on the inside? Love to see the point guard rise up.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Roby, he's checked in for Embiid. Gordon Hayward comes in for John Collins. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Ivey. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brown. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Memphis.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
6 to shoot. Here's Holmes. Thunder with the rebound. Just 1 point separating the teams. Here's Hayward, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And I don't think there's any doubt what a determined scorer Hayward is. He's not going to let some contact keep him from finishing.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this Curry roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
For Memphis, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasizing. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. The free throw drops by Hayward.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
1:39 left to play in the first half. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
You get aggressive like that, the defense has to react, and Ntilikina, the beneficiary of it.
The first free throw is good. Washington's checked in for the Grizzlies. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Washington. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Hayward outside. We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Holmes from down in the low post. It goes.
And these high percentage shots is what Richaun Holmes gets paid for. He could be a real force in the paint.
Here's Hayward. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Richaun Holmes. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Ntilikina passes to Brooks. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Here's Hart. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Ntilikina. At the elbow, it's Avdija. And here's Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by Bryant. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range. And the first half is now in the books. Oklahoma City out in front as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've got to stop, so we're going to need them to keep it.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly.
Hello and welcome back.
They're struggling to nail the shots right now. Selection is a big part.
And now we can look at the latest power rankings. And again, and that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Ivy is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Collins. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Here's Fox. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And 11 points for the chosen one.
Great setup there by their setup man in De'Aaron Fox.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Collins in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Hart. Over G. And it's off the back rim. No good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Embiid. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Memphis on defense. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Hart, wide open. He fires.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. G kicks to Culver. Offline with his 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Goes back up. There's Embiid. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 13, and the basket is good. And now just a 2-point Oklahoma City lead.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Fox. He has 5. Right wing for the lead. And the 3 ball is good. And that's now 18 points for the chosen one. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
For the Thunder, Gordon Hayward comes in for Josh Hart. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City trailing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Embiid the screen. Here's Ivy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
The Thunder have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Now, here's Fox. He has 5. The pass to the great. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Jackson. That shot is off. And it's Fox with the ball for Memphis. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Culver. G dishes to Turner. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Hayward passes to Jackson. Embiid kicks to Ivy. Now here's Hayward. T right on him. Inside. It's blocked. Fox with it. Pass to the chosen one. Here's Turner. Passes it to the chosen one. Turner with a screen on Hayward. Back to Turner. The Thunder pull it in. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Roby is checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Bagley, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Dylan Brooks comes in for the chosen one. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Culver. Now, here's Ivey. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. There's a screen by Collins. Ivey dishes to Collins. Hayward from outside. Ntilikina with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Fox against Jackson. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. Brown, he's checked in for Collins. Then for the Grizzlies, Richaun Holmes comes in for the great. And it's Avdia in for Fox. Can they get it? And Holmes throws it down.
Ntilikina sensing when one of his guys was not covered, and then he found him.
And there's the pass to Brown. Jackson looking it over. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got his first 2 points. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to being.
Holmes, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ivey kicks to Jackson. The kick out to Brown. Now, here's Ivey. Brooks covering. Pass to Ivey. They set the pick. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 4 rebounds in this game.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Richaun Holmes, one of those throwback 5 types. The big burly guys that play physical, that like to rebound, bang around on the inside, and score in there as well.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jackson has the open look, and a miss there on the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's Ntilikina. Here's Avdia. His 3-pointers off the mark. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Holmes got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Deni Avdia. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Brooks, the pass to Avdia. Back to Brooks. Lets it go with a 3. Can't hit that one. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Grizzlies out in front as they end the third quarter on a 15-6 run. And we'll be back with you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got the great, the chosen one out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after Dillon Brooks was able to get the triple. Here's the chosen one. Turner with the screen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. They put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
The chosen one. A shot that time, not on target. Collins with some nice D. Thunder trailing by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's the chosen one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Ivy's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Pass to Embiid. Fades back. It's rebounded by Memphis. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And it's G finishing it off.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Here's the chosen one. And the 3 off target. Thunder trailing by 6. Ivy passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Passes it to Hart. 6 to shoot. Fox with the steal. Here's the chosen one. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Out to the right wing. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
It goes on Jarrett Culver.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. He has fought that injury bug his whole career.
Now, here's Fox. Here's the chosen one. Clock at 4. From deep 3-point range, and another miss by Memphis. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Now, here's Ivy. Here's Embiid. The chosen one with the rebound. The chosen one's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Now, here's Collins. The fadeaway. Embiid, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cans the 12-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
Now, here's Fox. To the wing on the left. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. And that's now 25 points for the chosen one.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now here's Embiid. The Great grabs the miss. The Great's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Fox kicks to G. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. The chosen one passes to the Great.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's the chosen one. And the rejection by Collins. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. And Hart drops them both. Here's Fox. With an assist this trip down, he'd have 10.
He's got terrific court vision, and he just sees the play as it unfolds. He plays chess while everyone else is out here playing checkers.
The chosen one gets the basket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 10. 1:36 left in the 4th quarter. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Josh Hart. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:30 left in the 4th quarter. Shoots from 8. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's the chosen one. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And the first one at the line is good.
The chosen one at the line for 2.
And G drops them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:14 left in the game. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
how calm was SGA on that one. That's not an easy shot.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Grizzlies.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Chosen One.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Tries it from the top of the key. Hits the front of the rim and out. With the step back. 9 feet out. Rebounded by Holmes. And here's Brooks from outside. Off the mark. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.